Hi, I'm Turk Strongman at Thranky Ramatraka. This video is not for teenagers, it's not for young adults, middle-aged adults, old-aged adults. This is for newborns and infants, early infants. So if you cannot yet walk, you cannot yet talk, you're still suckling, you're within a month old, less than a month or less old, this video is for you. And it's about, this is like giving you a little piece of a roadmap for life. A heads up. And this is one of the first videos ever made for newborns. Other than maybe, like pretty pictures of things that aren't even real. Or pictures of toys, like the new baby rattle that's out by Play School or Playborn. The new Playborn rattle. There you go. A new mobile. Okay. If it's not something like that, this is not something like that. Okay. This is actually informative, and it's aimed right at you. And this is specifically about you're going to encounter pretty soon. Like by the time you're maybe 5 years old, you're going to hear this from your parents. Well, that's the way I was raised. You might hear this. You're going to hear other parents say it. You're going to hear somebody say this. Some adult, one of the tall people. The ones that shave hair off their bodies. It's kind of weird. But, it doesn't look right, does it? And then you automatically start to think, well, you got to do this. This is part of life. You have to do this. If you're a man, you have to shave off this hair. If you're a woman, you have to shave off, hair. You're going to start believing this stuff. But look, I'm giving you a heads up here, all right? If you hear, this is the way I was raised, or this is the way my dad did it, or this is the way my mom said to do it, or this is the way my mom did it, this is the way I was taught, so that's the way you're getting taught. Or, I didn't have that privilege when I was growing up, you don't have that privilege. There you go, kid. That ought to straighten you out and get you with the program. Yeah, you don't like it? Well, you're on the road to being bad. Giving you a heads up about that here in this video. But before I continue with such talk, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, as a newborn or early infant within 1 month of age, and I suggest you go ahead and do that right now. Really. I mean it, because this is a good way to start in life. You might be able to use the material here all your life. There's something here for you at every point in your life over pretty much every kind of question you can have that has to do with your existence and your betterment throughout it. You're becoming more than what you are. How's that sound to you? Would you like to become more aware? Would you like to experience greater existence than you do? Would you like to have some control over your own mental life, your own experience? Like more than perhaps what you feel like you do right now. Yeah? Yeah? Would you like to be able to think clearly about it? Hey, how about stay calm? Feel good right inside. Calm, peaceful. How about that stuff? How about have experience of more love, more contentment? Or if you feel like those right now, and you see that maybe the tall people who cut hair off their bodies oddly, or even the people 2 years old, within your first month, 2 years, they're old. They're a lot bigger. But I mean the really tall ones, the ones you have to rubberneck to see, like look in their eyes. Hello! Up there! Mom! Dad! those people, they're going to start telling you things like that, right? And you need to be aware of this before it happens, you see. And, all right, but anyway, subscribe to the channel, comment courteously below. However you can write, you can use a crayon. It's okay. You can use your finger. You can use your pew. It's okay. All right? That's okay. All right? Comment courteously, right? Share the joy of the channel with others as soon as you can talk. And you hang out with some other kids who just learned to talk. Tell them about this channel. Send them the link. Okay? It's things like that. And remember, there's a little thumb thing at the end of the video when you're done with it right now. When it's over, be sure to click on that with your little mouse thing. Little mousey thing. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Oh, there's a little mouse in my little house. Okay, do that on the like thing because that means good. You like this. This helped. Okay? All right. Now, here, what are we going to say about all this? What was it again? What are we talking about? Oh, when mom and dad, or mom or dad, or them guys. Tall people. Hello! I'm down here! The skyscraper people. The stork people. Say anything that means this is the way I was brought up, this is the way I was raised. You'll hear it like that a lot when it's something bad. You know, when it's like something that's like, no, I don't want like that. And yeah, being taught a lesson, you know, like, this is how shit goes, buddy. Get used to it. Life sucks, and then you die. When it's that kind of thing coming at you, you'll probably hear it in the form of, hey, this is the way I was raised. So this is the way I'm raising you. They'll use that raised word. Raised. Yeah, raised. I got raised. Like from the dead. Yeah. I got raised into being one of the dead. It's more like it. All right, listen. When you hear that, doesn't have to be a bad thing at the time, in any specific case. But it often is. It might even appear to be a good thing. Especially if you get to thinking that when you hear that, this is great. You know, this way of doing something, or this way of thinking about something, or this way of having to, you know, like restricting your behavior, or this way of going about a certain procedure. You know, this goes back in our lineage. This is heritage. This is family tradition. You might think like that. It might come across to you that way. It might be put to you that way, and the general spirit of all the puttings it to you, you know, just to keep you thinking that, oh, well, this is good then. This is good then. Doesn't make any sense. This is good. I'll understand someday. Because this is the way it's being presented to you, all right? But it doesn't have to be good either, see? It can be either way. You can be passed on a form of punishment. Corporal punishment. Hey, look, man, a hand upside the noggin, being given a getting a shit blister from my dad upside my knocking is good. It's the way to do it. Yeah, because I did something bad. And that's the way he had it done to him. And look at him now. Look at him now. It worked. He now hits me on the side of the head. It worked. That's good. I'm getting raised right. Yeah. Heck with these newfangled ideas. Or. Here's how to hammer in a nail. You hold a nail, right? Put it against a piece of wood or something, right? And then you hit it with a hammer, you go like that. You have to get your hand out of the way. Hey, that's the way I was shown. Takes really good timing, you know. Up. 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 Oh, right. Now, see, you're getting it. This way you don't hurt your hands. The way I was shown, I don't care about them other people. You might see them one day walking around like, oh! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! It's smashed! You don't have that. Dad's showing you the right way. Why risk injury? There, like that. Let go first. All right. That's the way I was shown. So that's the way you're learning. That's our way, man. Yeah, that's the best thing out. All right. If you just swallow that little child right now, you know, like when you get to it, little child right now, when you get to that and you hear that kind of thing, that's the way I was raised. That's the way I'm raising you, because that's the way I was raised. All right? You open your mouth right then before you start falling in with this whole line of thinking all the time over any kind of thing about how you're getting raised. That'll turn into maybe this, like if your dad said, this is the way I was raised, this is the way I'm raising you, and you start thinking like that, then you're going to raise your child like that too, right? You'll be like Dad, the way he was raised, and the way you were raised. So that's like, if you now raise your kids like that, once you get to be like tall and cut hair off your body weirdly, and now you have a kid, you get to say the same thing. Now there's a family pattern. That's lineage there. That's 3 in a row. That's 3 generations in a row. Passed down from mother to daughter. Yeah. Or father to son, or whatever. You know. Hermaphrodite to transsexual. Did you hear that one, baby? She's laughing. All right? Yeah. Excuse me. Raise question right away. Say, okay, Dad, sounds good. But have you ever thought, see, I don't know yet. You're just telling me this now, right? About this thing, whatever it is, at the moment, in the specific case. You're saying this is the way you were brought up, so that's the way you're bringing me up. But have you thought, honestly now, have you considered whether the way you were raised in this matter, with respect to this specific matter, whatever it is, and now the same is happening between you and I, the way I'm getting raised, on the grounds, this is how you were raised, have you actually thought of any good reasons why you should now be raising me the same way as you were over this specific thing, whatever that is? Have you thought of it? Or is this only because of what you just said? Because you were raised like this? Have you thought about it for yourself? I mean, is this the way you really want me to be raised? Or are you just trying to skip out on teaching me something better for whatever reason? Or can you think of a better way because maybe it's still the first time you really thought about it? And you just swallowed it earlier in life. I don't want to just swallow it, but I need you to think about it for me now. Can you do that? Is there a better way than the way you were taught by your dad? Or are you just being lazy? Can't think for yourself? I want to learn to think for myself. So, come on. How much wisdom are you imparting to me right now with this thing, whatever that is? On the grounds of this is how you were raised. Huh? Challenge it. That's what I'm getting at here. Don't fall in step with this line of thinking, because quite often, your parents and others, even if they don't say this, they might be just the same way. And they'll be showing your stuff away from your home. Other people, other tall people who cut hair off their bodies weird, oddly. Maybe it's the way they were raised, and that's why they're doing it, you know, showing you this. It might be the neighbor. It might be a school teacher. I don't know. It might be the priest. It might be the minister. It might be the altar boy fondler. Who knows? All right? Because this is the way they were shown. And that's it. All right? This is what's going to happen. You're going to hear this. Might not happen to you. Your parents might not be like that. But a lot are. I know it. I know it. I've heard it all my life. They're young. So look, man. No! That's what you say. Hey, whoa, time out, buddy. And shake your rattle a little bit louder. Gets rid of the evil spirits about the thing, you know. I say no. No. Examine this idea you're trying to pass off on me just because that's the way it was passed off on you by your dad. Maybe I don't want to participate in this family tradition thing. This one. How about that? You want me to have a better life than you? You want me to be brought up better than you were? No matter how good that was, in your estimation. Huh? You want to see some improvement in your family tradition lineage tree? Time out. No! All right? No! Stop! Time out! All right, talk to me, Dad. Oh, really? No! You don't have to be like that, man. You don't have to fall into step with that stuff. You don't have to turn out that way. You don't have to. Do you have to? Where's the law? Where's the rule? Where's the sanction? Hey. Where's the statute that says that's the way it has to go, generation to generation? Huh? Where's the statute? You ask your dad to show you that when this comes up. Or, you know, hey, maybe your dad's not like that, but the neighbor kid's dad is. And you hear it. You see it going on with your neighbor kid's bigger brother. Your neighbor kid's your age, you know, you're a month old. But you hear this going on with that 7-year-old over there. Big brother or big sister. Halfway to big. Still really skinny, but halfway to tall. Not quite cutting the hair off yet, but yeah. You might hear it going on there. As soon as you can talk, talk to that other boy over there, that other little girl right there who just learned to talk a little bit. Say, hey, when you hear this, you speak up. You say, no! Call over and turn off the TV and say, no! Maybe they're saying it to the older kid, the 7-year-old or whatever. No! Stop! How much of that is bull? What's the bullshit ratio here? That's what you say. All right, there you go, man. You like this video? You remember that little thumb up thing I was talking about? Go ahead, use your mousey thing and use this button over here. There's a little thing, you know, you can push that, right? Like that, right? It works. You see that light up? You see that? Isn't that pretty? I like that. You like that? I do. It catches my eye. It's actually red, the light. But this is black and white. There's no colors between black and white. It's all just, well, just different variations of blackness and whiteness that make up this whole picture you're seeing here. But this is actually red. You know red? Do you know red? Red? Okay. I like it. It's really pretty. Well, look at how that works. That's nice. Hey, have that hanging over your bed, huh? Over your cribby, little cribby. Bang, 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 bang. How about that? That'd be fun. I liked it just now. That was cool. You see the light going. That was. This makes me giggle. All right then. Do the thumb up thing. Share the Joy of the channel with others, and all of that. Comment courteously below. I don't care what you use to do it. Go ahead. Just say something nice like hi. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you.